Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Penn State's offense takes the field. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. He's got it. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Running the red zone. It's Allen. Hard running there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick completion to the right. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he didn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in, and down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself. So
you want to block someone when you're fucking pulling?
And he never had a chance.
Or not.
Just stop
or you not want to fucking play.
They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. To the air, it's Aller. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Traffic intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Penn.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Got room to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wideout level noise. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. To throw, it's Aller. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, going to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The corners are walked up tight. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Panthers will hustle to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll do it himself. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, FIU! They put the first points on the board.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? He scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Got his man. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. It's Penn. Quick step and go. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy, and he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabbed over the middle, it's Penn. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. FIU will line up to punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in the first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for a crease, it's Allen. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. On target. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end route.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little space. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
On the run, still looking. Right on the money. They bring him down with the big play. Will move the sticks.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Wants to throw. It's Allen. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield very late in the half. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. FIU pushing tempo.
And the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this.
The ball squirts out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Off the play fake on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. On the run, it's Singleton. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. First down for this offense. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And that is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. It's a reverse. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. FIU will line up to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
And the Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the big fella. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Allard. Fires to the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Drew Allard feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Allard still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it again. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They go to the ground. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
The Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Quick completion on the out route. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Touchdown, Panthers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Catch in the middle, it's Penn. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Thrust that arm out. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Rush is on him. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Got him downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
FIU pushing tempo.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one, and listen.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deep as the deepest, wide as the widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated.
Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly, but listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground and cover to pick up the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking left. Makes the grab.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. On a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air. It's Aller. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pena.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.